Friends, hello, welcome back. It's Pittsburgh Penguins quote-unquote rebuild time, and I think we're going to change a conservative buyer. I think we're going to change it up a little bit. Well, it only took us, like 6 months into the year to figure out what we're going to do. But as I said, what we're going to do is with some of these rebuilds, when it comes to a team that is a contender, or I guess, I don't even know what to say with the Penguins, or a conservative buyer, not even a contender, teams that are contenders, or a buyer in general, we might limit ourselves to just being able to make 3 moves. But the Penguins find themselves as a conservative buyer. Should we still stick with that rule? We might try that for this particular episode. We'll give you guys feedback on it. But anything that's a buyer or above, we only can make 3 moves for that particular team. That way it's a little bit more of a challenge. Now, granted, I say that, but we've struggled lately winning Stanley Cups with teams. So let's take a look at this Pittsburgh Penguins team. We'll start with the contracts. See what we're working with here on cap space. We're looking at absolutely no cap space, so that is just absolutely lovely. We'll use absolutely in every sentence today just for a good time. Where's the money going? Oh, we ain't filtered by salary. There we go. So 9.5 going to Evgeno Malkin, Crosby, Letang, Gensel. Zucker's getting 5 million. He's an 84 overall. Oh, that ain't bad. And that is, though. Matheson, Dumoulin, and Pedersen all getting 4 bills is a little much. Rust is an 84 as well in this game. Tanev getting 3 bills. Kapanen getting a decent amount there. McCain, they're just paying a bunch of guys. I guess it's because they have a lot of veterans, if you will, right? Yeah, they don't have a lot of entry-level guys. Their team is really old. I didn't realize that about Pittsburgh. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, we're not looking at entry-level deals, but there's not a lot of guys in their 20s. You have Marino. He's out there. And is that it? Where's you're out there, Bluger. Bluger. It's Bluger, right? We're calling him Bluger. Bluger's out there. About it, though. Goaltenders. Are we paying an arm and a leg? I don't think so, right? Nope, not at all. Not 3.5 and 1.2. Can't go wrong with that. Smith's got an 83 in this game as well. So the goaltenders should be all right. We usually don't mess with the goaltenders. Let's see what we should be messing with, though, with this Pittsburgh Penguins roster here real quickly. Gensel, Crosby, and the coach can come help. And Malkin. No, that's not how we're going to do this, EA. That's not how we're going to do this one bit. We're going to put you here. Perfect. That'd be kind of cool if it matched their chemistry a little bit closer to real life. But then again, it's franchise mode. It probably should be different. Gensel wants to be on the second line. That's cool. We can make that work. Gensel, a sniper. So he'll be a second line sniper. That +3's that line instantly. Zucker is a 2-way forward. Fits where he is. It's good to see that we do have a guy that does max their potential out. Carter wants to be a second liner as well. Carter's probably going to be like I don't even know what to say we're going to do with Carter. He might be like a third liner. We might leave him on the first line if that would work. Should trade him though, because you just did the Blue Jackets dirty. Still petty about it? Not really, but won't bring it up. Rust. No. Kapanen, does he get 2-way power forward? No. We don't have any power forwards. I like the bottom 6 in Pittsburgh here. I think that's a pretty good start. You got an entire defensive bottom 6. We might not even have to touch the bottom 6. We might just, again, straight up drop Jeff Carter. Rust is out there 2-way forward. It wouldn't be a bad idea. We could move Rust down to the bottom 6 and improve things. So if we got rid of Carter and Rust, and that would be... Again, I kind of want to see if we can get a power forward for that second line. I think the top line would be all right. We can pick up, maybe, yeah, we upgrade the top line potentially there. Really like to see Gensel up there, but that's probably not going to work. And looking at the defense, oh, we might have to go all defense, actually. Now that I look at it, this might be a 1 forward, 2 defenseman type of moves we make here. Carter could be the guy we move. What if we move Zucker to the first line? 2-way forward, 87 shot. That could be tough. How's it going to look? That's going to drop the chemistry down to a 0. Not liking that. That's going to be what has to happen, I think, there. How's Rust look? He's better on the second line. Maybe we move Rust here. That's not going to matter. We still have to get Carter off the first line. So Carter's got to go somewhere. Oh, see you later. I guess we're not looking at that screen anymore. Carter's got to go to the second, third line. And we're just going to trade him. Carter's going to go. And that's... Now we're in a little bit of a predicament. Kapanen, how's your chemistry look? He looks better in the first line. Can we put Kapanen up there? I don't know if that's going to work either. We got to put somebody with Crosby, don't we? Are we going to just stack that second line and hope that works? Maybe. Or we just see the second line as is. It is a +3. We don't necessarily need that +5. I'm just in love with the idea of it, to say the very least. And it's so possible because we have 2 guys at max chemistry right now on the second line as far as the scheme fit's concerned. But we might have to go goal score. We'll get rid of, because Carter's going to be gone. Cap's going to go down here. We'll go goal scorer on that first line for Crosby. And then again, we'll get 2 defenders. We need to. Probably the 84, 85 plus range. And they do have a lot of defenders that are getting paid, 4 or 5 million a year. So it'll be easy to move those. Oh, it might not be easy, but it'll be easy to open up that cap space for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And that's where we're going to go first again. The most important thing, we'll search for first here. That's going to be the Pittsburgh Penguins and some defense. So let's take a look here. Defense. What do we say? 85 plus? 85 plus. Yeah, we're going to go with 85 plus. Man, I'm concerned now. I thought this was going to be an easy. Now I see why they're a conservative buyer. You didn't give them the highest of overalls on defense. We might not make the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're going to go good on defense here. We're only getting 3 guys, so we might as well go in on it too. Did we not filter by salary? Apparently not. We are not paying Victor Hedman as much as he's worth it, that kind of money. So we'll go off. Rating. Where the heck is contract? Is it our first time doing this, fellas? Or what am I missing here? Where did it go? Contract. Potential, age, minimum, player, or defense. Accuracy, salary. Oh, it's right there. You're right past it, guy. I don't know what he's looking for there. Here we go. $5 million a year. Let's do it. What do we got? Anybody decent? Oh, yeah. Rasmus Dahlin says I'm holding it down. Is that the best we got? Dahlin, yes. Did we take Bufflin out of the game? No. Will we ever take him out of the game? Probably not. You know why? Because every time we do a franchise, the first thing we do is go and make sure the active roster set. Because, you know, we do the team of walls and everything. And we just completely don't even think about it. So let's look here. Klingberg. I guess we'll just go straight from the top and see who's got good line chemistry for defense on this team. All defensive pairings. Morgan Riley says send it. All right, let's go, Morgan. What you got? A say less. Morgan Riley, future Pittsburgh Penguin. I know what we can give you. How do you feel about Kapanen in Toronto? I know you guys are big fans. I will hold off on him. Joseph, we're conservative buyers, so maybe we go draft pick now. Dang, look at that. The Pittsburgh don't have a first pick. What is that? What's the problem? 45 skaters in the organization. That is a problem. Not as big of a problem as that cap's gonna be, though. So we got defense. We get 2 defense off of it. We can get Jake Muzzin, too. We can go 2 for 1 here. With Muzzin to fit, that way we can make that draft pick worth, you know, get the most value out of it. Because, again, I feel like we're going to overpay us. What do we want here? Contracts. Okay, done. Matheson. You're gone. You have been voted off the island. It was nice talking to you. See you later. Cece's got to go, too. Come on, Cody. Oh, dude. Look at what we're doing for you, Toronto. Just think about this. We don't even need to give you Matheson. Imagine getting legendary player Cody Cece and Kasperi Kapanen back. We won't even charge you anything more than Muzzin and Morgan Riley. That's a steal. That is a grade A steal for you guys. I think you should take it. All right, so besides the fact that there's no chance they're going to do that, let's see what we can do for some cap here. Joseph, no, that's not going to work. You know what can work? We can't, though. I was going to say it's going to work to forwards. We can move Carter, but we got to move him later for whatever power forward we end up with at 2.65. So let's see where we're at with the salaries. I imagine we are in all sorts of pain. Yeah, 81 million. We're just barely under for Matheson for Riley. How are we going to make this work? That is a fantastic question. And yes, we are definitely going to try to pick up Jake Muzzin, who is $5 million. It's not going to work. Muzzin. 2 players. We're going to be stuck with Cody Cece. That's what's going to happen. We're going to have to keep Cody Cece to try to upgrade the rest of this defense, which it is what it is. Is Muzzin the guy we want? What's his overall Muzzin these days? It's got to be, is it an 86, 87, or is it still an 85? It's still an 85. He's been 85 for like 8,000 years in this game. So let's talk. We're going to go Dumoulin. Which one's got the better chemistry for this team? Dumoulin fits well. Pedersen doesn't. So, okay, so Pedersen's got to go. Dumoulin's got some room or some, you know, chemistry on the lines. Ricola. Like it. He's got to be added. Yeah, buddy. Sending Ricola over as well. Hope they don't have a cough. How did we, what? Oh, duh, Muzzin. Let's see, how did that happen? Dang it, 800K. That's a problem because these freaking turds, what's they going to do when we drop this? Not much. 900K. These guys are going to not retain the salary. They never do in this game. Come on, EA. We are turning the difficulty down next episode. Let me tell you what, we are forcing a trade. You got to be able to accept that. Come on. Where are we at? Surplus, not even close. I get it. We're only making 3 trades, though, so we might as well overpay for it. Why not? Here, take a second. I just want to see the message about the salary cap thing. I want to hear, how's your guys' for real on this? How is your salary? Have you been able to retain salary ever in this game? We I mean, if you've watched any of our rebuilds, it's clear it's not possible. You can't get them to retain 100K hardly. Even throw it on a third-round pick. We're throwing another first. Trade rejected. So they're still saying no even with that. Would have liked Muzzin. It's looking like it's not going to happen. We're going to try just Morgan Rielly. We're going to drop the first. We're going to Matheson, Morgan Rielly. Toronto, we're going to ask for a draft pick back here if we can. You're willing to move your second, so we're going to take 2 of those for Matheson. A guy you guys want and a first. It's pretty decent there. We're actually getting too much in return, surprisingly. Are we still getting too much in return? I thought that pick had some value to it. A lot of value. Apparently not. Let's go just the first for Jake Muzz or Morgan Rielly. They're still laughing at us about that. So they was really laughing about trying to get a second return from it. That wasn't happening. We'll try a second. Second, first. See you later. Nice. Morgan Rielly, welcome to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay. What else we got out here? Maybe a little bit more of a cheaper defenseman's out there. So we have some room for a forward. Let's see what they got to work with here. Cheaper. Dustin. Get out of here, Bufflin! Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, okay. And it's Dustin Bufflin. 3.7. That would be better. Ekholm. Another guy we love trading for. What a potential. No. Just kidding. Doesn't fit here. Says I don't really have a scheme fit for the team. 3.7 for Tyson Barrie. We can just get an all-East defense. That's got to be a good idea. Top 4 D pairs. You know, I like Barrie, actually. Barrie was nasty. Was that the Flyers? What rebuild did we do with Tyson Barrie? He is just filthy out there. We're going to try to get him. Got to. I don't know if there's going to be a way. See, that's 3.75 still. No. Let's see if we can get a cheaper defenseman. Cheaper defenseman so we can get a decent power forward. 95 Connor McDavid. Interesting. Oh, it's because we went too far. Okay, gotcha. It's like, when did he become a defender? That was something I did not know about. Okay, so 86, 85. Entry level deal on Adam Fox. How's Adam Fox looking? He's an offensive defenseman. Yes, he is. He fits everywhere, though. I kind of want to take that chance. How's the stats look? 89 defensive awareness, 87 shot, 88 stick. It's not bad. Again, it could help out that offense. Entry level deal. We're going to try to make it work. Got to try to make it work with Adam Fox. Good for him all the way up to the 85. EA giving him a little bit of love there. We'll look at a lot. So our trade, was that just one player? Look how much our draft pick value went down just for that one player. Morgan Rielly, a big addition to this team. So we're over the cap. That's fine. Not worried about it. But now we can drop. Sorry, Toronto. He's not going to you guys. Cody Ceci. And they won him. Sure. Pittsburgh, we're still over the salary cap. What's Ceci? What are you talking about? Oh, no. Is Adam Fox getting paid next year? He's got 2 years left. That doesn't make sense. Why do I got to deal with that, EA? I got 2 years to figure out my salary cap. That's got to be it, right? Has to be. Let me see. Let's see if we drop it or up his retention a little bit here. I'm assuming that's what they're worried about. No? Proposed trade league approved? I don't know what just happened there. But, hey, here we are. Send it. Trade rejected. I expected it. I expect fully to get the salary thing's a problem message here. So we'll just start lighting him up with draft pick. We'll give him 2 seconds. Try to get this out of the way as quick as possible. There you go. Oh! Pardon me! Okay, then. What was that? I have to replay that. I missed it. Did we just make a trade with a retained salary? We really overpaid. Ain't no question about that. All right, then. Adam Fox, Adam Fox, not Tyson Barrie. Who's the other one? Adam Fox and Morgan Rielly. That's the defenders we added. Let's talk. Oh, we don't even need a power forward. We were thinking power forward because of that second line. Our third position is going to be a goal scorer here for the Pittsburgh Penguins. If we can figure out how to properly play this game. There we go. Playmaker, sniper. Perfect. And we're going to go cheap contract once again. I don't know where we can go. Probably $2 million. Let's try 3. Let's try to get greedy. I don't know what they're going to say to us because of the Adam Fox contract. But Jeff Carter's, what, $2 million? So that's going to leave us a little bit of room there. Let's see what we got. Garland, Hall, nice. Hall's $4 million? Oh, okay. Was that part of the trade? They cut it down to $4 million for that for the retain? Huh. Man, that makes things interesting for Taylor Hall. Does he fit on his team? Forward line 2. That's where everybody wants to play. Seshnikov, forward line 1. There's no way we're getting Seshnikov to come to this team. Top 6 for Yorkstrand. Okay, he fits, but that's a little bit of a low overall. Hoffman fits. We're going to try to get set. No, we're not. There's no way Seshnikov's coming to the Pittsburgh Penguins. That would be nasty, though. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to try it anyway for a good time. I don't think we even have anywhere close to the assets to make this work, though. We're going to have to get rid of Joseph. Yeah, there's no way. I was hoping there'd be a chance. They just don't have the assets over here in Pittsburgh. Even if we went and gave them 2 firsts, and we just max it out right off the bat, and there's no chance they're taking this trade. It'd be a heck of an addition, and we'd max our cap out real quickly with 3 players, but there's no chance they're taking that. Send it. Yeah, nah, I didn't think so. Not even gonna fool around with them. That was a lot of picks. Seshnikov's a solid player, though, and you can't guarantee you get a Seshnikov out of the draft. So what else we got to work with here? Overall, 87. Olofsson's out there. We might have to up. We can't up the salary anymore. We don't have any room. Kaprasov's out there. He's got that trade value way too high because how good he is a player. Age 23, though. Olofsson, not going to work. I don't want to go Taylor Hall. I don't want to go Colin Garland. Garland could work, but he's not going to fit. So we might as well get a guy that fits in a first line. That'd be Mike Hoffman. Hoffman, $4 million a year. How's he look from a goal scoring standpoint? 89. Yeah, I say it's kind of meh. I'm gonna give him a try though. Hopefully Malkin and Crosby can carry this team. And 84 million in cap, so we're a tad bit over there. How can we potentially open it? Again, Jeff Carter's gonna go. Pedersen's out there. We're gonna keep him. We gotta keep Tanev, Carter. We don't have to keep 2.6. Actually, he's got a lot of cap. We might be able to make that work right away. Yeah, we're only 700K off. All right, perfect. Love you retain a little Mikey Hoff's contract. And I tell you what, we are buying a lottery ticket today if we can get them to retain salary twice in one video. Crossing my fingers to say the very least. Mike Hoffman, no. Is he the answer to this team? We can't mess this up. That's the problem. Do we send that trade? Hoffman and 2 defenders to the Penguins. Is that a Stanley Cup making winning move? Or are they going to miss still? Don't have a goaltender. Sending it. Trade rejected. Ah, there it is. Said, let me hear it, St. Louis. Give us the salary cap, man. I knew it. How much do we have to overpay to get you to retain a couple $100K in salary? We'll throw on a second. This should be a good time. There you go. Oh, okay, just a second. All right. Sure. How about that? 2 retained salaries in one video. Might have to buy that lottery ticket after all. All right, let's take a look at the lines. I think they messed with their lines, didn't they? Or not. There we go. Hoffman. Gensler going back in a second. So, Hoffman, Crosby. Cap on the first. I don't think we're going to keep Cap on the first. We might move Rust up to the first. Better player up there, maybe? Rust, 87 on the shot. 89 on the puck control. Kapanen's younger, though. 85. Yeah, he's better. So we'll take you up there. There's that. Malkin, Gensel, Zucker on that second line just to make sure is that the best fit. Yeah, we'll keep those there. Dankowski, we're going to move you down to... We might leave him on the third line just to see how he does there. That is our one issue. We don't have any third line. I thought we had everybody was at an 80 besides one player. Was I wrong for that? Apparently. All right. I think we intended to make more moves than Jeff Carter. That was the problem there. So let's look at the defense. Letang, Riley, Pedersen, Fox. All right, we got a +3 in that bottom 3, so that's nice there. The Dumoulin, Pedersen, Fox. Fox fits where he's at. Pedersen does not. Did we? Oh, you know why? Because we never ended up making that move. Wish we would have, because that would really +5. All right, okay, we're playing it out. Thanks for playing. Sure. Pedersen does fit there. Okay, so we get the +5 on the second line with Fox and Dumoulin. We need that desperately because this defense falls off very quickly. So Letang and Riley not quite there for the +3. I think that's pretty good. We got +5 on the second line, +3 in the third. I think the chemistry is where it needs to be. Crosby, Zucker, Malkin, Hoffman, Gensel. Zucker, you're out of here. That would be Crosby. Zucker, you're out of here. We need some defense. We're going to put Letang there. We're going to put Riley there. We'll put Riley there. Put Letang on the second line. That should work there. 4-man power play. Hoffman, Gensel. Again, we need some defense. I don't know why he is like, oh, we got any defenders on the first unit. Why not? It's the worst that can happen. We got that taken care of, though. I think we're good there. One thing I do want to make sure, how's the center play look? Center, wing center. Is that all we have? Is those 2 guys? Tanev can play. Now, who's the center? Jankowski? Can he play center? How's he look? 80 on the draws. 76 for McCain. We might put Jankowski in the middle there. We put him in the middle on the second line or third line or fourth line. We might try him on the... I'm going to put you here. And we might try Aston Reese on it. Now we're just going to put 2 guys 79 overall in the bottom, or bottom 3. We'll see how it goes. Bottom 4. Can't speak. All right, bottom 4. Jankowski, Aston Reese. We're good to go. Ready to play some hockey. We said 3 moves. Team status, conservative buyer plus. Only making 3 moves. We'll see if that works out here. We might not make playoffs. Again, probably, ideally, if it was possible. Well, I don't even, really, we don't even need the defense. I say if it was possible, we add 1 more defense. It's possible, I think we boosted up that first line a little bit, but this is freaking Sidney Crosby. He hasn't needed a stud first line. The guy can carry the team. We'll be fine. Pittsburgh, though, preseason games, they don't mean anything, but they mean something. Because if you don't win them in a sim, you're not winning the regular season games. Thankfully, Pittsburgh steamrolling teams in the preseason. We're going to head into the regular season. Washington, big matchup there to start the season. 6-4 loss. Going to beat the Canadiens in game 2. Heading into that 4-day break. Vegas, L. Okay, Pittsburgh, let's not win. Okay, Pittsburgh, let's not win any games. That's fine. Starting slow. We got a little bit of chemistry, building some team bonding. I get it. But we're going to bond a little bit quicker because we're almost at the end of October. We just keep losing hockey games. Maybe we made the mistake of not going after the goaltender. Maybe that was the answer. Goaltenders get hot and cold in this game, though, I think. We've always kind of realized that it doesn't even matter who's in net. You can get an 800 or 899 out of a good goalie or a bad one. And you get 920 out of a good goalie or a bad one. Pittsburgh bouncing back. Here's the win streak we was waiting on. Pittsburgh, 9-4-1. That's all it took. Just one little win streak, and all of a sudden you find yourself at the top of the division. Pittsburgh's slow start is on fire. Losing to the Devils, but they got Tampa and in some favorable matchups against the Senators and Buffalo Sabres, and they might lose them both. They lost one of them. That's all right. Ottawa's allowed to win games sometimes, too. They win like 8 a year or something like that. Hey, Pittsburgh, back to 21-15, 23-15. All right, bouncing around. Where are we at in the standings? First place. All right. A little bit, I was going to say a little bit weaker, but 24-15 is not bad. A little bit weaker of a Metro there. The one-time Metro that was a gauntlet to run back when you had Pittsburgh, Washington. And it's surprising now. I guess we don't have the Metro going this season. That's part of it as well. But you add Carolina in there now as well. The Islanders always competitive. Tough division. 29-15. No, we're going to stop at the All-Star break. Take a look at this team real quick before. You normally stop trade deadline. We'll do All-Star break-ish. See how the fellas are looking. Any moves can be made. Crosby, 22 goals, 30 assists. Pretty solid season. Very Sid the Kid-like. You expect that out of the guy. Rust, positive player. 38 points. Not bad. Not bad. 30 points out of Hoffman, +7. 36 out of Zucker. 21 goals, 27 assists out of Malkin. So he's playing well. He's playing well. 13 out of 30 for Gensel. I like it. Second line's producing. Third line, McCain. Perfect. Kapanen, perfect. Bottom 4. Or bottom 3 on the fourth line. Are struggling. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Let's see what we got here. It's a fourth line. Can't do too much. Again, I can't make the trades. Can we look at the guys from a face-off standpoint, 50%? That's not bad. Guess we can look at the takeaway giveaway. 27 giveaways, 18 takeaways. Is that... I want to say that's not the greatest. How's Reese like? 28 by 19. Now they're all in that department, it looks like. Dan, how have you been this season, pal? Decent? I love how it stays all the way scrolled over this year. Tan has been a lot better. 31 by 13. So he's a positive of that line right there. These other two guys, I don't really care which one it is. We're going to try something different. We'll bring in Colton here, I think. Colton. 83 defensive awareness, 83 shot, 86 stick. Decent with the puck control. Not really, but it's there. Do we move him in? Do we have any other players? I want to say we do. We do. We have a couple, but that's a playmaker. That's not going to happen. Sorry, Rodriguez. So let's take a look here. Reese. I think we have to. We stick with the guy that can win the face-off draws. And we drop Reese here to try to open some things up on that bottom 4. As far as the defense is concerned, should see some good things here. Top line, +4 and +7. 15 out of Dumoulin, 14 out of Fox. 7 and 6. That's interesting to see how that +5 would do. Sometimes you see some gaudy number, or +3. Some gaudy numbers on that bottom D unit there when you got that chemistry good. Good enough, though. As far as the goaltendings are concerned, DeSmith, how you looking? 8-8. Yeah, see, that's what we mean. 887. But Murray's got a 920, or Jari's got a 922. Both 83s, just such a big difference between Yari and DeSmith in that. Can't control it. Just got to do what you got to do. All right, so... What was I gonna look at? Look at. Standings. Power play. I knew it was something. Power play. How are we looking here? 3.28 goals for per game. 2.92 goals against. Had to make sure that still has to top the standings real quick. Power play's not been too hot. 17%. Power or penalty kill hasn't either. 77%. What can we do to change that up a little bit? I don't know about that. I think that's where you want to be with the power play. How do you slow down Crosby, Malkin, Hoffman, and Gensel? That's a surprise, to say the least. How's Morgan Riley look? 91 passing, 91 puck control. Chris Letang, 90 by 90. So, hey, we even got the +3 there. Why is it struggling so much? It might be the second unit. How these guys look from power play point standpoint? Can we look at that? No, Riley's only got 4 power play points. What's Crosby got? And they really are struggling on power play. Crosby's got 10. And there's what, 52? What is that? I can't even think of what average would be in the league. I still look right below it. 17 power play points a season before 47 points. Yeah, so he's definitely lower than what he was prior to that. So, below average. Who do we get rid of? Hoffman, Crosby, Gensel. I don't know what to do. We can try moving Hoffman to the right side. He's right-handed, right? Right-handed? Nice, left-handed. Left side was right the first time. It could just more than likely be this unit right here. Being straight up, they're not the greatest. Zucker, Kapanen. I think we're going to leave it as is. The penalty kill on the other hand, we're going to figure something out with these guys. McCain, Jankowski. Who's the guy that's struggling? Is it him? Yeah, Jankowski, you're out of here. What do we got? It's Seves, Bluger, Dumoulin, Marino. What can we do to replace... Kapanen play up there? Yeah, Cap can do it. No, wait, hang on a second. Cap in here or not? Yeah, he can play. Cap, you can come over here, kill some penalties with us, fella. You get in there and enjoy your time. We'll add him, and I think that was the one negative player we had starting on there, right? Possibly? Yeah. So we'll give that an attempt there. We're going to get Cap on this line as well. No, we'll leave it as is. I think we'll be right there. Those guys look fine. Let's finish out this season. Pittsburgh, top of the standings right now as far as the Metro is concerned. 30-16. Good season. Really, they're struggling just in the power play and the way Dismiss playing in net. But everything else has been going pretty swimmingly for these guys. And the bottom 4 could be, or bottom 3, keep wanting to say bottom 4. The fourth line, bottom 3 could be a little bit better as well. We'll see what these guys do, though. There's a W. Penguins 32-17 heading to Florida. Couple games in Florida. Going to win both of them as well. Some big dubs there. There we go. Philadelphia. Sorry, but you have to lose to them. Happens. Can't win them Pennsylvania games. Out of the Calgary Flames, win over the New York Rangers. Team 36-19-5, though. Heading to the trade deadline. There we go. I like it. Should be on pace for about, maybe, yeah, we'll be a conservative buyer. So it's seller, conservative, buyer. Okay, so we was at the second highest tier. I wasn't sure. I could have swore there was a contender. There is, isn't there? They're just saying contender status to the trade deadline because that doesn't make much sense. I guess it does. Contender status, we're going to be a buyer, but they just call it buyer and conservative buyer. Penguins, though, gotta be careful. Still solid in the Metro, but 40-21, you get a losing streak here, and things can get a little bit ugly. So let's make sure these guys stay in control. Out of the Blue Jackets. Beat those Bruins, though. Out of those. Wow, they just got slaughtered by the Washington Capitals 7-2. Buffalo taking some points as well. Hey, we're gonna win a game here anytime soon, Pittsburgh, or not? Not really feeling it, or? There we go. Thanks for playing, Carolina. Get out of here. Nashville, Smashville, W. All right, there we go. Little win string to end March. Just what you want to see. You want to see a team get hot, end of the season, run into the playoffs, start steamrolling some teams. Pittsburgh looking to be able to do just that so far. W against the Predators. Then you got the Carolina Hurricanes. W again. This team's on absolute fire. They got to lose at least one game. We can't go like a 27-game win streak now, Pittsburgh. They're trying it, though. Look at the way they ended the season on that point streak. Gonna get the Florida Panthers in a first round. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, a 10-game point streak to end the season for the Penguins. Not too shabby there. Like to see that. Team finishing strong. Yeah, these guys did. Crosby, 81 points. So he ended up a point-per-game player, really, for the most part. 80 out of Malkin. So both of them gave us a point per game. Both gave us 34 goals. So it's good seasons out of the two studs you expected to play like that. Gensel had a 75-point season. Solid as well there. Zucker, how did Hoffman look? 21 by 22. Would have liked to see a little bit more out of Mikey Hoffs. 7 power play points as well. I want to see the contribution by him. So that addition wasn't the greatest. We have to keep that in mind. Because, you know, we look snipers and stuff down the road all the time. You'd expect a little bit better than that out of him playing with Sidney Crosby. I mean, Zucker was better. Zucker had 57 points, and that was same line mate, right? Zucker? I think so. As far as the goaltending is concerned, we're looking at Yari DeSmith again. DeSmith just struggled. And they split them evenly. That's a feature we want, EA. Next year, I want to be able to set my goalie ratio. 80-20, 90-10. whatever, how many times you play them each, because, you know, they rotate them automatically. If they could not do that, that'd be fantastic. 41, 31, and 10 are these Florida Panthers. Penguins should be able to handle these guys, but again, you don't sleep on teams in the playoffs. Anything can happen. Penguins right now the favorite, the home team. Florida just making it in there as the wild card team. Game 1, W. 1-0. Some playoff hockey right there for you. Penguins going to drop game 2, split 1 apiece, heading to Florida. That's what the Panthers wanted to see. Take 1 in Pittsburgh, win your home games, win the series. Here we go. Game 4, Florida. What you got? W. Pittsburgh getting one of those road wins back. And in game number 5, Florida is going to lose 3-2 to these Penguins. Penguins got a chance to close out the series against these Florida Panthers. It's going to happen. Playing strong. Who we got in the second round? Pittsburgh. The Rangers. There's a classic for you right there. Is Lundqvist still on the Rangers? We know they won't make the Stanley Cup Finals and win that way, at least. That was not even nice. It really would have been nice to see a guy like Lundqvist. You see a guy in his entire career like that play the way he did, just get the one cup. You know, just like wanting to see Ovechkin get it there. We're going to drop another one to the Rangers. Here we go. Game number 4. Gotta win one of these. There we go. 5-4 W. Game 5. What you guys got? Series split 2 apiece. Need to win this one. Gonna do it. Shutting out those New York Rangers. We got Adam Fox and the boys. Rangers can't be winning this series. We got their youngest, best defensive prospect. Not even a prospect anymore, really. That guy's just a stud. 0-0 after 1. Rangers gonna jump ahead 1-0. Cackle on to Smith. Penguins find themselves reeling. Game 7. Playoff hopes on the line here. Stanley Cup hopes, we should say. Hoffman saves Sjostjorkin. Dumoulin save Sjostjorkin once again. The Smith getting in on the action as well. It's 1-0 Rangers. Third period. Penguins got to find the back of the net if they have any aspirations of advancing in the playoffs this year. Big save there by Sjostjorkin once again. Top of the point. The Smith getting in again to DeAngelo. DeAngelo's not even supposed to be on the team. There we go. Power play. Pets, and they tied it up. Penguins gonna get the game tire. Yeah, good freaking luck letting Malkin shoot right there, not score. I don't do it every time. Penguins gonna have a chance. It looks like they're heading into overtime. I think. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. Yeah? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Let's do it. Play. We've been doing this for so long, and I still nervously forget which button it is to get to overtime without aiding. Game over. Doesn't even matter. We're not even going to finish the story because the New York Rangers just potted a puck in the back of the net. Right into the period. Not even 12 seconds in. What was that? Chris Kreider says, let me drop it in the back of the net for you fellas. Penguins going to lose to the New York Rangers in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Second round. Would have liked to see them do it again. Want to hear your guys' thoughts on our proposal there. 3 moves for buyers plus. And then, of course, you do whatever you got to do for anybody below that. Or we can, you know, continue to do how the builds are right now. Again, it's always one of those things. You do it a lot. You try to mix it up a little bit. Bruins, though, going to win the Stanley Cup. As for this year, guys, as always, if you enjoyed it, big thumbs up, subscribe would be appreciated, never required. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.